Hello and welcome to English for You. Dream Team, Reese and Laura reporting for duty. We're like the superheroes of For You, Laura.
Definitely, for sure. And I miss you badly.
I know. We're still kind of separated because of eating the guanxi, but I'm pretty sure things are getting better much faster now. Well, today we're talking about spring cleaning during Spring Festival. Are you a clean person, Laura?
I am clean, but that doesn't mean that my room is always neat and arranged like nicely. I try to make sure like all my things are clean, but they can't be all over the place sometimes. I can't really find my things.
Right. So you're clean but not tidy.
Exactly.
Clean is when things don't have dirt on them, but tidy is when things are in the right place, right?
What about you? I think you're a pretty neat person.
Yeah, I'm pretty clean and neat. And I think untidiness and messiness makes me kind of anxious. If I'm in a place where there's like stuff everywhere, I'm like, ugh, it kind of hurts my brain a little bit.
So is your house like super clean?
My bedroom is. My apartment is it's pretty tidy, although my housemate owns the apartment, so he's got his stuff around. But it's a big open space, which is nice.
Nice.
You guys can think about this too. Are you clean people? I hope you are, especially during this time in human history. It's important to wash our hands and make sure that we're staying clean from bacteria and diseases. Well, let's get into the article and find out about how clean we should be during Spring Festival.
Reading. Spring cleaning during Spring Festival. Kim and Sean are at home spring cleaning after Chinese New Year.
So, where are we on our list of cleaning tasks?
I think we've almost finished. We just have to work out how to get rid of all this trash.
We've got a lot to throw away this year.
In Taipei, we have the opportunity to recycle a lot of it. That would be much better for the environment than putting everything in the general trash.
I agree, but how do we recycle it all?
First, we need to organize the recyclables into different types to put in the garbage trucks.
Okay. I have some cardboard boxes we can use as bins to sort everything out.
Great. Let's put plastic and glass bottles in this box then. Metal cans should also go there.
Should we put old batteries in this small box? Also, I think we can put light bulbs with them.
Good idea. The last box can be for old food. Any other organic waste can go in there too.
Okay, today's article begins with Kim and Sean are at home spring cleaning after Chinese New Year.
Okay, after Chinese New Year. Okay, 所以一开始我们看到两个主角就是 Kim 跟 Sean， 他们在家里啊，不过他们是在过年后大扫除，还蛮有趣哦。那我们来看一下，一开始 Kim 说了什么呢？他说 So, where are we on our list of cleaning tasks?
Ooh, sounds like they have a lot to do. Many tasks to complete. Well, what's a task? T-A-S-K is a noun. And a task is basically a small job or thing that you need to do. A piece of work that needs to be done. Homework is a kind of task, and cleaning the dishes could also be a task, or we could use the word chore to describe cleaning the dishes as well. Your parents or teachers might give you tasks, or if you have a job, you may have many different tasks to do every day at work. Here's an example sentence with task. If you can't finish all the tasks by 6 o'clock, you'll need to come back tomorrow to finish them.
Oh, that's not too bad. Like,
Yeah.
I don't want to really stay after work.
No overtime, please.
No. Okay, 我们来看一下哦。一开始，看起来两个人好像有蛮多事情要做哦。因为他就说，我们现在整理到清单上的哪里呢？OK， 这里 list 当然是清单，那可能他们会做一个 to do list 待办清单之类的。那 task 是什么呢？其实它就是表示工作、差事，所以要做的事情啦。所以 cleaning tasks 当然就是指他们要打扫的事情。通常我可能觉得就是 chore， 就是刚刚那个 Reese 提到的家事。OK， 那 task 要怎么用呢？ We have many tasks to finish today, so it's better if we get started early today and not procrastinate. That's a very important word. 不要拖拖拉拉拖延哦。
procrastination is the enemy of progress.
That's right.
Well, the article continues here, and Sean says, I think we've almost finished. We just have to work out how to get rid of all this trash.
I know, I hate taking out the trash. OK, 其实呢 Sean 就说，我想我们差不多都快完成，我现在只在想办法说，要如何把这些垃圾都丢掉哦。哇，他这里提到非常多，还蛮实用的片语，像是 work something out， 就是有想出或者是解决问题这样的意思。那他们想什么办法，就是要丢垃圾啦。Get rid of something 就是有丢弃某个东西或是清除某物。那接着 Kim 怎么回他呢？他说 We've got a lot to throw away this year 意思就是我们今年有好多东西要丢掉哦。我其实真的到了过年 around like Chinese New Year time I do throw out a lot of things because I don't want to I think it's also good luck if you actually throw away some things and make sure your house is all clean around those time. Yeah, 他说 we've got, okay, have got 就是口语我们常常说的有或者是拥有 okay. 那 throw something away 当然就是丢弃某个东西啦。
I love cleaning around New Year. In the West, we also have a tradition of spring cleaning. It seems like there's some kind of special feeling about the spring, new life and moving forwards that means that cleaning your house or your apartment feels like a good thing to do. Well, the article continues here with Sean, who says, in Taipei, we have the opportunity to recycle a lot of it. He's talking about the trash. That would be much better for the environment than putting everything in the general trash. Yeah, this is one of the first things I learned about when I moved to Taiwan was your interesting trash recycling system. It's complicated, but it works. Sean used the word opportunity here in the article. Opportunity is a noun, and an opportunity is a time or set of circumstances that makes something possible. Basically, an opportunity is a chance to do something. If there is an opportunity, that means you might be able to do that thing. We can have work opportunities or study opportunities. For example, if you got a scholarship to go to an American university, that would be a good opportunity or chance for you to go to America and study without having to spend all that money. By saying in Taipei we have the opportunity to recycle a lot of it, the article is explaining that in Taipei it is possible to recycle things, especially compared to other places. Here's an example sentence with opportunity. Next week, all students will have an opportunity to vote on the next student president.
Nice, okay. 我其实觉得台北真的回收的系统还蛮简单的，怎么 Reese 会觉得很 complicated？ 好了，我们来看一下哈，在台北我们有很多机会可以回收这些垃圾，这是刚刚 Sean 说的。他接下来补充说，这样子对我们的环境来说也比较好，而不是把所有的东西或是垃圾都放在一般的普通的垃圾里面哦。Opportunity， 这个字有点长，其实它就是机会的意思，它是一个名词。那我可以想到，就是常常我们会提到说啊，这是一个很好的工作机会啦 ，It's a good job opportunity， 或者是天哪，这真的是人生难得的，就是可能只会发生一次的非常厉害的好机会 ，once in a lifetime opportunity， 我们会这样子来形容哦。那我觉得呢，如果你们有机会，就是未来可以在国外念书啦，或者是体验不同的文化，这也是一个不错的机会。Okay, it was a great opportunity for you to study abroad and experience different culture. A lot of my students, they actually went abroad after, I think, high school. Yeah, they went there for college. They applied.
It's a great opportunity, and we have both had those opportunities too, right?
Of course.
I've studied in Taiwan and in China, and you've studied in Australia, and I'm sure you've traveled to many other places too. The article also used the word recycle, which we've used a few times. To recycle means to change waste, which is something that you can't use, into something that you can use. Recycling is good for the environment, as it means that we don't need to make new things, we can just use the old things instead. We can recycle things like paper and plastic. If you recycle a plastic bottle, it can be used to make something else. So it's kind of like a cycle. That's why we have the word cycle in recycle. It's a circle of life. We take something, we use it, we change it, we use it again. Here's an example sentence. Please put empty cans and bottles into the blue can so that they can be recycled.
OK， 其实我真的觉得我很讨厌哦，就是很多人乱丢垃圾，然后都不回收。回收这个字来学一下 ，recycle。举例来讲，像是 cans 就是罐头啦，或者是 plastic 塑胶 plastic bottle 塑胶瓶，或者是像 glass 玻璃，都是很常见我们可以回收的东西。I hate it when people don't recycle things or put the wrong things in the recycle bins. For example, like super dirty plastic bags. Have you seen that?
Yeah, like bags covered in food.
Gross.
Yeah, gotta wash them out first.
You can't recycle those.
Yeah, it is complicated for me because there are different days for different things, and sometimes I'm not sure if this box is plastic or paper because it's kind of covered in like a plastic thing, you know. So I'm getting used to it, and every time I hear the recycling truck noise, you know, doo-doo-doo, I get very excited. Oh, it's a new chance to learn how to recycle. Well, there was another word to talk about, which was the term the environment. The environment, when we're particularly using the word the before the word environment, means the natural world, especially as affected by human activity. The environment is pretty much everything in nature, including animals, trees, plants, rivers, mountains, and oceans. We often use the term the environment when we're talking about how humans can change the environment, mostly in bad ways. The environment is being damaged in many parts of the world by pollution and trash making its way into the oceans and the atmosphere. Well, here's an example sentence with the environment. Many world leaders will meet to talk about how countries can work together to protect the environment.For
sure, OK. The environment 通常我们要前面加一个 the, OK, 就是指自然环境 OK. 像是呢，什么东西对我们自然环境不好？当然是空气污染啦，或者是水质污染啊。Air pollution and water pollution are bad for the environment. 那我们其实也可以多做交通工具，就是大众交通工具，这样可能会比较环保，也不是就是每一个人都开一台车哦。We should protect the environment by taking the MRT instead of driving cars. 那常常很多商品，我们说哇，这个东西很环保，其实它也会用到类似 environment 这个字，它是用 environmentally friendly，它的副词哦，就是这个东西是对环境是友善的、环保的。Okay, next in the article we see Kim says, I agree, but how do we recycle it all?
That sounds like me. Yeah, I know what you mean, Kim.
对啊，他说我们要怎么全部回收呢？很多哦。
Well, Sean says, first, we need to organize the recyclables into different types to put in the garbage trucks. So we've learned the word recycle. Sean used the word recyclables here, which is a noun that just means things that you can recycle.
没错，其实我们刚刚已经有学到，就是 recycle 是回收 ，recyclable 就是可回收的东西。所以这时候 Sean 他感觉是比较 organized 哦。他说，首先我们需要分类，哪些是可以丢在垃圾车上的可回收物。垃圾车当然就是 garbage truck，OK？ 那垃圾桶 garbage bin， 或者是一般垃圾，刚刚我们有提到就是 general trash， 所以不要搞混 recyclables 跟 general trash，OK？ So what does Kim say?
Well, Kim says, okay, I have some cardboard boxes we can use as bins to sort everything out.So Kim said that they have boxes made of cardboard. Cardboard is a material made of very thick, hard paper or card. We use card to make boxes and packaging. Cardboard is strong enough to hold things inside, but also flexible enough that it can bend and fold.OK，
接着 Kim 他就说，好啊，我有一些厚纸板的箱子，我们可以把它当做这个分类的垃圾桶。Good idea. 那当我们用 sort something out 就有着整理某个东西，而 cardboard 就是那种我们常看到那种大箱子的那种硬纸板或是厚纸板。 They are very strong and useful. When I moved into my new place, I put lots of my stuff in cardboard boxes. I think I had at least 10 huge ones.
Yeah.
Super huge.
Just make sure they don't get wet because cardboard boxes fall apart if they get wet because they're paper and they just suck up the liquid. Okay, well, back to the article, and Sean says, great, let's put plastic and glass bottles in this box then. Metal cans should also go there.
他说接下来Sean就说太好了，我们把这个塑胶啦，还有这个玻璃瓶啊，放在这个箱子吧。然后铁罐也可以丢进去哦。这里大家要注意一下，他说 metal cans should also go there。这个 go 它不是要指去哪边，而是指放置哪里。And then Kim says, should we put old batteries in this small box? 我们应该要把旧电池放在这小盒子里面吗？Also, I think we can put light bulbs with them. 就是还有我们可以把 light bulbs, 也就是电灯泡，跟它们放在一起。
Yeah, so batteries and light bulbs are kind of weird things. I wouldn't know really what to do with those.
Exactly.
I'd probably have to check on the internet to see where they would go because, light bulbs are dangerous because they're glass and they also have special materials inside. And batteries contain acid, which is really dangerous, and it must be recycled properly. Also, things like computers and old phones or electronics that you don't need, you can't just throw those in the trash. You really need to deal with those in a special way, because they have some materials in them that are very, very dangerous. Well, back to the article, and Sean says, good idea. The last box can be for old food. Any other organic waste can go in there too. Organic waste. Well, we know maybe that waste is something that you don't want, but what's organic? Organic is an adjective, and something organic is something made from living materials, like plants or animal products. Food is usually organic matter, especially things like vegetables, and you can make many things from organic materials, including clothes and bags. If we say something has been made organically, that means it hasn't been made using chemicals, it's all natural. Here's an example sentence with organic. If organic material gets stuck in your drains, it could create a very bad smell.
Ew, okay. Organic 其实就是有机的，所以像是很多我们看到有机蔬菜水果就会出现这个字，它是一个形容词哦。不过课我们提到的是organic waste 就是有机废弃物哦。那刚刚最后一段课文就是 Sean 说，然后他觉得说，对啊，旧电池跟电灯泡放在一起很棒，是个 good idea。那他说最后一个盒子可以放 old food， 就是类似像过期品啊。那他觉得呢？Any other organic waste， 也就是有机废弃物，也是可以放在一起的哦。
Well, we also saw the word waste, which we've mentioned several times. Let's really nail down what this means. Waste is a noun, and waste is stuff that you don't need or want. Waste is something that you want to throw away. When you finish eating, the food you didn't eat may become waste, and trash is a kind of waste too. Here's an example sentence. It's important not to leave any waste at the campsite to protect the local environment.
好，我们来看一下最后一个字哦，就是 waste， 有废弃物，也有垃圾的意思哦。像是什么东西呢？我突然想到，厨余的英文也有这个字，就是 kitchen waste， 有没有很简单呢？举例来说 Ew, did you leave the kitchen waste for days? It smells horrible in the house.
Ew,
I would hate that. I
Yeah.
really care about smell in the house.
Yeah, the smell of trash is pretty gross. All this talk of trash and waste and garbage, my British sensitivities are offended. We don't say garbage or trash in the UK. What do we say?
Rubbish.
Rubbish. Yes, we say rubbish in British English, which just means trash or garbage. Well, that's the end of day one about the spring cleaning at Spring Festival. Let's go over to our For You chat question.
For You chat.
Okay, our For You chat question today, we kind of spoke about it earlier, but this is a bit more specific. Laura, how often do you clean? Do you think you should clean more or less often, and why?
Definitely more. I think weekly, I have to be honest, because I don't have time to really do a lot of things like every single day. especially my bathrooms. I will try to make time, for that to clean my bathroom. As I said, I hate like really super gross. I hate moldy bathrooms. I've seen those. So I hate that. So I definitely have to do that at least once a week. Yeah. Other things, though, are kind of like easy to maintain.
Yeah. I mean, there's kind of two different kinds of cleaning, right? There's like daily cleaning where you maybe just wipe the table,
do the dishes,
clean the floor, do the dishes. But then there's kind of like deep cleaning where maybe you really get a bucket full of soapy water and scrub the walls and the ground. That kind of cleaning, maybe you do it less often.
I do vacuuming every day, though.
Yeah, vacuuming, it takes just a few moments
to do.
It's really
easy.
Yeah. And like changing your sheets, there are different things that you do at different intervals. I might change my bed sheets once every maybe 10 days or 2 weeks.
Seriously? Really? You're such a good guy.
Is that a lot?
No, I've heard like some guys I know, they're so gross. Like I asked about this and they were like, oh, don't you just like change them once a year? I'm like, oh,
what?
No.
The bed sheets?
Exactly.
That's disgusting.
Sounds super gross.
Especially in the summer because like you get sweaty in bed.
So gross.
Yeah.
I was like, oh my God. And also I like to wash my clothes pretty often, like maybe every 2 days.
I wear my clothes once and then wash them immediately.
Yeah, for now. But then, I like to actually make sure like I don't do like laundry for like just 1 or 2 items.
Yeah, you kind of do it when it builds up. That's also more environmentally friendly. Well, you guys can think about this question too. How often do you clean? Do you think you should clean more or less often and why? I'm assuming the answer is probably more because younger people tend to be messy. I was definitely a bit of a messy teenager as well. But you can talk about this with your friends and maybe how and when you like to clean. Is it your choice to clean or perhaps do your parents have to give you a bit more encouragement to help clean around the house? But that's all we have for today. We'll be back tomorrow for more about spring cleaning. So stay safe and stay clean, and we'll speak to you then.
Bye.
Vocabulary Review.
Task. Sally has many tasks to do at work, so she will have to stay late. Opportunity. Working at a newspaper company is a great opportunity to get some writing experience. Recycle. The factory recycled the plastic bottles by turning them into material for coats. The environment. Plastic straws and bags are bad for the environment, so we shouldn't use them. Organic. Worms break down organic matter and make the soil better for the plants. Waste. Some cities take their waste to special areas, while others burn it.
智慧小补帖
Cardboard.
以上节目是由活用空中美语制作，活用空中美语杂志，请洽询全国各大书店。如欲索取试听教材，请来电02-2364-4000 02-2364-4000，或上网查询，网址是 www.english4u.net www.english4u.net